Hello, welcome to week 5 of English 102. This is where we are taking some of the skills that you've learned for the past few weeks and putting it together. We are going to be working on an essay. So we're going to work on the first part. So it's going to be scaffolded. So this week we're going to work on 2 parts to get it started, your essential question and then also finding a source. So that will be the part that we do this week, and then next week you'll work on writing a rough draft, and then week 7 you will complete a final draft. So the next really 3 weeks, week 5, week 6, and week 7, we're going to be working on either your informative or persuasive essay. So be sure that you read through week 5 lecture, the informative and persuasive essay. Also in the discussion board, you're going to be placing your information about your topic and your essential question. And this will be a good way for everybody to kind of give their feedback on each other, and then you can receive feedback for your topic and your essential question. Again, this week we have Check Your Knowledge, which just as a reminder, this isn't something that I can see. It's just something for you just to kind of keep up with the different skills that you're learning each week. And it's not graded. I can't even see it on my end. So, and you can take it a number of times. So, some people find it very helpful. I hope you do too. So, the first thing you're going to do is we kind of call this a micro assignment. There's 3 written assignments this week, aside from the discussion board. So this micro assignment is your essential question. Okay, let me see if I can pull up the rubric. So we can kind of take a peek at that. So I want you to think about your essential question as kind of your thesis. That might be something you're more familiar with. So basically, what is your topic going to be about? Okay, so a couple things. There's an example of what a non-essential question is, which kind of helps you look at the topic that you're going to be writing on, and then your essential question. So the example given here is, what year did Jonas Salk develop a polio vaccine? Of course, you wouldn't be able to write your essay on just that question because that's very specific. Okay. So your essential question looks at everything that would be surrounding that. So the topic is the polio vaccine, and then the essential question is, how did Jonas Salk's development of the polio vaccine fundamentally change medicine and its approach to infectious diseases? So you will be using that for your research. That's going to be your driving question. Now you're going to turn that into your thesis when you write the actual essay, but this is going to be your driving question, so you can base your research on that. Okay, so what are you going to write about? Okay, so you'll need to decide. Here's some 4 different things that you can write about, and you're going to be writing about something in your field of study. Okay, so that keeps it kind of focused. So is there something in your field of study that you can define, either a process or a procedure, or if you want to write an argumentative paper, a persuasive paper, something that needs to be changed? Okay, what would that procedure look like if it changed? You know, something that is not working, so you want to persuade people in your industry that needs to be changed. Okay, define a workplace skill or argue why a specific skill is critical for success. Again, this is for your field of study. A third choice could be, describe the demand for the field of your major, or why your specific career should be sought. Why is your career important? Okay, and then the 4th one is define professionalism or argue why it is essential for success. My tongue is getting tight. So you'll want to really focus. This last one, personally, I think is very hard to write about because professionalism is rather a broad subject, and this isn't a very long essay at all. So I would think you'd want to pick a specific part about professionalism. Okay, so that's just kind of a tip. All right, so be sure to watch this little video. It's very helpful as you're thinking about picking your topic and your essential question. Okay, So the second one, micro assignment, because it's kind of a smaller one, is locating a source. So you are going to use the Bryant and Stratton library. We have a virtual library. You can do everything right from your own home. So watch this video and it shows you how to access this. You don't want to use Google or even Google Scholar for this because we're trying to have an opportunity for you to practice using the library so you can have academic resources. Google, drives people to certain sites, so it's not always altruistic. So you want to use an academic source, and that's what we'll be doing here. So let's open up this document real quick. Okay, so you will use our online library, and you can fill out this chart. So you're going to restate your topic, restate your central question, the author, the date, the article name, journal name, and then the database. You'll see once you get on the virtual library, you see there's different databases. This part is real important here. This is the summary. Remember, the past couple of weeks we've been working on summarizing, so this should be a robust summary of the article that you have read. And then you're going to answer these questions and so you can decide, is this a good resource for you to use? Okay, so the longer assignment is the essential question memo assignment. So you're essentially writing a memo to me explaining what you are going to be writing on. This isn't your essay just yet. It's kind of going through all the different parts. Okay, so you can see you can copy this format, this little template, and then it kind of gives you the idea of what each paragraph is going to be. So a little bit similar to what we had done last week with the JA memo, when you had to write about the bowling and what reading strategy. So that was one of the reasons we did the activities, to get you ready for this memo. Okay, so one last thing I want you to look at is this is the assignment for the essay. The essay, if you can see here, is not due till week 7. You'll have a rough draft due in week 6. But so read through this week so you know what's going to be coming up. Okay? So if you have any questions, just give me an email. Have a great week.